world, drowning in noise. What is truth? Confusion is weaponized. Doubt is a currency. Ancient heresies, repackaged for a new generation, spread in an instant. The foundations of the Christian faith are challenged every single day. This is the front line. This is Noibahdi Apologetics. We are not a sanctuary from the questions. We are the arena where they are met. Welcome to the plot. We do two things here. First, we defend. This is the gauntlet. We don't believe in echo chambers. We don't hide from hard conversations. We run towards the challenge. You think that's wrong? You believe you have the argument that dismantles it? Good. We've been waiting for you. Right now, the guest request line is open. If you're a skeptic, a member of another faith, or a Christian who simply disagrees, we are challenging you to speak. Get in the queue. Prepare your argument. We will see you in the arena, live. But defending is only half the mission. After the challenge comes the armory. After the debate comes the deep dive. This is where we build. For the next several hours, we will go beyond the sound bites. We will open the scriptures. We will read the saints. We will explore the deep history, philosophy, and theology of the Orthodox faith together. This is not for the faint of heart. This is where we equip the one body, where we turn doubt into understanding, and understanding into unshakable confidence. The gauntlet is thrown. The study is prepared. The show starts now. One body. Truth needs defenders.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We are live. Late night live. What up, Jackie? God bless. How you doing? What's going on? If you want humiliate yourself, then you can Islamic dilemma. I don't know what you tried to say there, buddy. Ancestor Christ says, I saw Moses' name on my stream 2 hours ago and he crashed out on me. Yeah. Sounds about right. As we saw. What else, man? What's going on? Guys, just like up the live, share the live. Y'all milk Islamic dilemma brought. Brother, I don't know what you're trying to... That's not coherent English, sir. I don't know what you're trying to say, man. At all. But hey guys, it's late night live. Don't know how late it'll be or how long we're gonna go for. Maybe an hour, maybe two. What up, Marie? Doing? Maybe an hour, maybe two. We'll see. Depends how we get some how we get some ops. Can I ask you a question? Sure. You texting me? Oh yeah. Okay. So yes, they do have two Jesuses. Well, and it depends on the school of thought, right? On my debunking oneness series, I put them in categories, right? So you got the low tier category B oneness, so that's like Walter, Surreal, Blackout, Fernando, right? Well, they basically are Unitarians. They're basically Unitarians that who thinks that the Father's name is also Jesus and is borrowing. So the man Christ Jesus, right, has the Father in him by spirit and is therefore borrowing that name because he inherited that name, Jesus. So yes, that is two Jesuses, 100%. Because, and they'll say no, because it's not two Jesuses, because we don't believe the Father is a person, the Father is a spirit. So they have a spirit Jesus and a man Jesus. It's two Jesuses. They're Unitarian / Nestorian. That. Then you have like the Jenas that believe the Son is the Father. And they just have a changing Jesus. All right? They just have a Jesus that changes. Manifests himself in that human form. Changing. Then you have, which is almost the same thing, the Moseses and the Chris S's and the BTs that believe that the Father expressed himself in a human form. So think like this, right? This is the simplest way you can break down their craziness of a doctrine. Think Star Wars. And this is what I mean. For them, for the Moseses, what's up, Shaw? For the Moses, what up, Sonic? For the Moseses, the BTs, the Chris S's, the Father is like the Force. Dang, you never watched Star Wars? Oh, you from the hood for real? That's crazy. Well, I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the analogy regardless. So the Force in Star Wars is like this impersonal force, right? Or like power that holds everything together, that binds everything together, that interconnects everything. All right? That's what the Force is in Star Wars. The main character of Star Wars is Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker is the human expression of the Force. He has the highest what's called midichlorians count, and he's like the best Force user because he's essentially the Force incarnate. That is it. That is for all intents and purposes what Moses and Chris S and all them believe. They believe the Son. They believe the Son is basically the expression of the Father in human form. So the term Son, the term Christ, signifies the Father and humanity expressed. So the Father and so the Father and Son in this mode of expression, that is Jesus Christ, that is what they deem as the Son. So they technically have only one Jesus as well, except they don't they really don't actually have the Son actually. They don't actually have the Son actually, because what the Bible articulates as the Son, they think, so so for instance, they think that, oh, the Son is the Father's image. So what that means is it's just the Father expressed in humanity. That's it. That's what they think that means. Yes, so they're like a chopping block of many different heresies put together. So you can say that they got like a demi Jesus. Like the Father's name is Jesus. The Son, which is that flesh, the divine and flesh put together, it's also named Jesus. The human part of that whole thing is also Jesus. So technically they have three Jesuses. But it's really two of the Jesuses put together as the one Jesus Christ. It's almost like they have Jesus, that's the divine, Christ, that's the flesh, put together, Jesus Christ. That's essentially their theology. But the main ones you be seeing around, like the Walters and them and all that, the Kikis, they're just Unitarians. They're essentially like Muslims that say they like Jesus, and they think the Father's name is literally Jesus. So they think that it's just a dude that God created, and then got in that body, or used that body, as spiritualized that said body. At least the Walters and them. I'm pretty sure Fernando's and them more so say like the Father is in that body, the Spirit is in that flesh. Whereas the Walters and the Surreals will be like, that's the man Christ Jesus that the Father worked through. So they're just Unitarian. Unitarians ain't Christians. Correct, they are not. Unitarians are not Christians. They quite vehemently deny the gospel. Hello, Nana. But yeah, guys, let's like up the live, share the live, so you can get some opportunities. If you don't get any opportunities, I might just have this like a Q&A for real. Q&A live, something. Happy Thanksgiving. Won't let you repost? I don't know why I won't let you repost. No, I'm an inquiring EO, and I have a question about infant death in the Old Testament. Just want to know. Okay, what's your question about it? Gotta chop it up soon. Some questions. Well, this live looking like it might be just one of them type of lives, a question type live. If you can't repost the live, then at least share it. I don't know why it's not letting us repost. That's silly. That's crazy. Make sure YouTube. Dang, not letting you repost? That's crazy. That is crazy. How the church views it. Infant death. So I've seen a couple of things, and I'm still kind of figuring out the actual official view. But one of the things I've seen is that, babies are sinless, therefore, because they haven't committed any actual sin. Sure, they have a fallen nature, they haven't committed any actual sin. So the mercy of God abides in and with them. There's another school of thought that teaches that they are not because they still have a fallen nature. They're not in full glory, but they're also not in a suffering state because they didn't commit any sin. It's like a limbo. I lean more to to the understanding of a baby, though has a fallen nature, has not committed any active sin, and therefore the mercy of God abides in them or with them. For example, when David and Bathsheba lost the first baby, um, lost the first baby, and David says that he'll see them again. He'll see him again, right? Uh, in heaven, see him again. So, kind of hold on to that. Yeah, they got some sort of their own section in heaven. Is how they think the Catholics use. I'm not sure what the Catholics use. You know the story of the Amalekites? Yep, I do. I do. I know, like. When you said how long I've been studying, I've been studying. I mean, shoot. I guess it depends on what you mean. Studying Christianity. I mean, since Protestant days, since 15, 14. But like studying the Ethiopian Eastern Orthodox theology, since maybe like a few years. Once I understood I couldn't be Protestant anymore, I was like, all right, well, time for me to start figuring out everything I need to figure out. So, just some studying church history, and then once I started leaning more toward the East, like, what is the East? Accountability in children starts at puberty. It's a good question. I don't know. I wonder if can see if the fathers say anything about that. You can check our handy dandy notebook. Let's see. I think the Lord is leading me to EO. Amen. Amen. So-called corruption is guidance and light. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Uh, uh, let me see. Saint Gregory the theologian says, advises that it's like for baptism, right? Advises waiting until the end of the third year or a little more, a little less before baptism, if no dangers. Uh, sorry. As far as the Eucharist, sorry, not the baptism, Eucharist. Before baptism, if no danger presses, so that they may be able to listen and to understand something about the sacrament and know the outlines. So he says like around 3 years. Um, as far as like, I'm tripping. I'm reading this wrong. So let me just read this. The age of accountability of children, defined as a point in which they begin to morally and be spiritually responsible for their own actions and sins, is not fixed by a single number, but is consistently linked in the sources to the maturation of reason, understanding, and free will. While the concept exists, the specific age cited varies depending on the context, i.e., spiritual discipline, canonical law, or theological principle. Here's a summary of the different understandings of the, quote, age of accountability drawn from the sources primarily associated with the work of John Chrysostom and canonical tradition. Theological criterion, mature reason and choice. The sources define accountability by the develop. I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm tripping. I'm tired. I did a lot today. Let me put it on the screen for y'all. I'm so sorry. I low key kind of just woke up. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is define accountability by the development of the soul's rational capacity for moral choice. When reason is matured, children begin to be responsible for their lives when reason is matured, and they begin to learn the mystery of life. Just pulling from Saint Gregory of Nazianzus and Saint Cyril's base works, and Saint Gregory of Nazianzus the select oration. So from his orations, oration 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, oration 28. Capacity for sin. Children are held accountable for sins committed after their attainment of the age of discretion or of the complete development of the reasoning faculty. Before this time, they are innocent and have no sense of evil. This is from St. Irenaeus against heresies. And from the Rudder, this is the Pedalion. This is the Pedalion is the canonical laws of the Eastern Orthodox Church, of all the canons summed up. Says sins of ignorance. Regarding sins of ignorance owing to their tender years, children, quote, have no account to give. Free choice. Accountability is predicted on the ability to exercise free choice or self-governance and willingly participate in sin. Sin remains a personal act. Specific ages in canonical and patristic context. Various ages mark the development of different forms of spiritual responsibility. So around 3 years, the context of grace baptism advises waiting until the end of the 3rd year or a little more or less before baptism if no danger presses, so they may be able to learn and to understand something about the sacrament and know the outlines. 7 years for catechesis and baptism. Timothy of Alexandria, First Canon, and the Synodal Decrees. Adults seeking baptism, that's how they used to do it. Adults seeking baptism or children older than 7 years must undergo catechesis, instruction in the faith. The rite of baptism is served without catechesis only for children under 7. 7 for the Holy Communion. The Latin Church reserves Holy Communion to those who have attained the age of reason. So they're saying that's 7, which often occurs around 7 years of age, though the Eastern churches admit little children immediately after baptism. 8 to 10 for moral combat and judgment. This is from St. John Chrysostom and Timothy of Alexandria. Divine judgment sometimes begins with the 10th year of the person's age, at which time sins are judged. Chrysostom would have young people wrestle with their passions and vices beginning with the 10th year. Modern teachers sometimes suggest confession begin at 6 for girls and 8 for boys, because iniquity increased. 12 to 14 for confession and discretion, canonical law. Male children ought to confess their sins beginning with the 14th year of their age, and female children with the beginning of the 12th year. The time of puberty, around 14, coincides with the puberty of the soul through the development of the senses. Witness and legal competence, canonical law. Testimony is generally not admitted in evidence when a person is under age less than 14 years old. So it's given these particular applications for particular like sacraments or canonical ordinances. And most of these are pulling from the Pedalion and the canon and decrees of the ecumenical councils. Parental responsibility for early childhood. During infancy and early childhood, the lack of developed reason shifts the focus of responsibility to the parents and sponsors. Baptismal faith. Infants are baptized according to the faith of their parents and godparents. This is from Sasavov, Catechetical Talks. And from, same Catechetical Talks. And Orthodox Dogmatic Theology, Volume 5. The Sanctifying Mysteries, and from St. Dionysius, the Areopagites, Complete Works. The godparent must promise to guide the child in a pious life. Parents' sins and consequences. While a child is not responsible for his parents' sins and will not be judged for them, he naturally suffers the consequences of those sins, i.e. sickness caused by a parental drug use. discipline. Children should be subjected to their parents and trained in chastity from the earliest age. Youth is described as wild and requires many governors. The concept of accountability emphasizes that human beings are responsible for their free acts. However, this responsibility is recognized as developing gradually as the intellect and will mature. So, if the question is when is the age of accountability, it depends on what for what. Accountable for what specifically. And it would vary based on the thing, but it seems like for certain things it's base of like 7, 8. For serious things like that 10 to 12, 10 to 14 range. Yeah. And for those that don't know what this is the handy dandy notebook. This is what we use to study. If you want access to this, you can get access to the Patreon. I might turn this low key. I might turn this into a study live. I'm not gonna hold you.
In a world.
Oh, sorry. I might low key turn this into a study live. Turn this. Because we ain't got no ops. Ain't no ops around. What's up, Steph? How you doing? It's cool. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you're safe for the holidays. Hope you about to eat hope you about to have some good eats. Hope all of y'all about to have some good eats. I'm definitely gonna take a break off this fast for Thanksgiving. 100%. 100%. Look, wanna come up. Hello.
You know, taking a fast, like breaking your fast on Thanksgiving, mean you go to hell, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what they say, bro. You can't do that.
Where they say that at?
Right? You can't just make your own rules.
You mean like you?
Hey. Nah, when I fast, man, I'll be fasting. I do that Orthodox fast.
No, I'm talking about making your own rules.
I don't be making my own rules.
Oh, oh yeah.
I ain't even have no pre-story. I just went ahead and did it.
Hey man, man. You said you talking about something. Listen, I don't really give a dog on what church say. I don't see it. I don't see it. If I don't see it, I don't see it. And I'll cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it.
Hey man. Cut my granny off.
Wicked. So
you can't, bro. You gotta fast all the way. That's what it's all about. You feel me? Like that's what it's about. You think the fathers was stopping on Thanksgiving? There wasn't no Thanksgiving. I was gonna say
Thanksgiving didn't exist, so it's not the same. You can't ask that question. It never happened.
That's what I'm saying. So you fast on all the days that they was fasting, brother.
Can you cite a canonical law that says I can't fast on Thanksgiving?
It says that you can't break your fast
on Thanksgiving.
Bro, do y'all even be doing that still? Like, would y'all stop making canonical laws?
We didn't stop making canonical laws. You know, councils still happen, right?
No, I don't know.
Hey, councils still happen. One hasn't been in a little minute. It's been a few years.
When's your last council?
It's that Pan-Orthodox Council in it's not try to look up where it was. When's the last Pan-Orthodox
18 or 19?
It was definitely 19s. I think
after Vatican II?
I think it might actually be in the 2000s. Hold up. When
is Elijah even a catechumen yet? Nah.
He doing his own thing. June 6, 2016.
2016?
Yeah.
2016 was a good year. What was they talking about there?
What are they talking about? Let me see.
2016? I didn't even know that.
It was in Crete.
So, like, are the councils like specific to parishes? Like,
well, Um,
Or is it like binding for Russian, Greek, like all of that?
well, this particular Pan-Orthodox one was binding for all those that are under the ecumenical patriarch, but there are some autocephalous churches that like was like, it's a precursor, like we getting there, like type deal.
Oh. Stranger Things was good. I gotta watch. I ain't got work tomorrow, so I can stay up a little bit.
So it was address issues facing Orthodox Church, including its mission, the Orthodox diaspora, church autonomy, fasting, marriage, and relations with other Christian denominations.
Fasting? What they say? What they, what they say? No, we gotta see what they say. Hold on.
So stupid, bro. Let me see.
What they say? I gotta know.
Let me see. Okay, it says that they emphasize that fasting is a spiritual endeavor, not just about abstaining from food, but should be paired with prayer, good deeds, and self-control. It is seen as a way of preparation for communion, develop spiritual discipline, resist temptations, and fulfill repentance of spiritual virtues. Spiritual vows.
Are you so? Wait, are you feel like you tempted to break your fast so you can indulge in the food and Thanksgiving?
No, I don't feel that way.
This brother lie.
I don't feel that way.
You gotta resist that temptation.
Oh, look.
You gotta resist that temptation, brother.
Hold on. Let me see. Okay, there is no official Pan-Orthodox Council ruling on Thanksgiving, but many Orthodox bishops have issued specific dispensations to allow for breaking a fast on this day, as it is considered an American feast day that supersedes the usual fasting rules. The general consensus is that it's a personal choice for individuals, but tradition is to allow a break from fasting to celebrate, often by eating in moderation and focusing on the gratitude to God.
Nah, Brad. Hey,
That's what it
yo,
say.
they be knowing.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. We don't just make up our own stuff like you, bro.
They be knowing y'all. I wish this was allowed when I was fasting growing up, bro. They ain't allow no breaks, bro.
I mean, listen, bro. There's a lot of things y'all did. That wasn't allowed to. You know what I mean?
I ain't allow no. You said Dom making rules.
I ain't making no. I read it. I put it on the screen. I read it.
Mad we born in America, right?
Man, listen. I'll put it on the screen.
He just read
I put it on the screen.
Protestant Church of America.
I put it on the screen right there.
America supersedes
right there on the screen. I just put it on the screen. It don't say scripture. What are you talking about? I ain't saying nothing about scripture.
It said America. You said supersedes. I'm saying what?
It says the usual fasting rules. Usual fasting rules. Because what we do have canonically is something called economia, right? So the governance of particular parishes can be to the subjection of the priest or the bishops. And if the bishops say, hey, if for the individual, if you want to focus on this thanksgiving toward God, and then in celebration of that, you partake in that feast day, that's cool.
You know that they was killing us, right?
Who's killing us? Hey, and you know the crazy thing is, who's the us, brother? Who's the us that you talking about? Who's the us you talking about, brother?
Hey, you know we got Native American blood in us, bro.
Oh yeah.
You already know, bro.
Oh yeah, you check us out, huh?
They was. I'm one of them, bro. I deserve some reparations for sure.
Oh yeah. Dude, listen, man. You come to the east side. You can get you some, you know what I'm saying, some ham hocks tomorrow. By the way, I want everybody to know. I want everyone here to know while he's up here. Elijah did not. What? Oh, Elijah did not invite me for Thanksgiving.
Literally. bro, I've said, hey, bro, you said you was doing something. I said I was going to invite you to Thanksgiving.
No, that's what he said. No, what he said was, remember y'all? Remember what he said was, and look at that. See, I was gonna invite you to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly.
No, going to and then doing it is not the same thing. If I say, see, I was gonna whoop your ass.
Nah, see?
No. If I say, see, okay, you lucky I gotta go, cause see, I was gonna whoop your ass.
Nah, bro.
But
said,
did I do it though?
You was doing something.
Nah,
You said that you was doing something for Thanksgiving. I said, oh,
crazy.
No, I was going to invite you to Thanksgiving.
Nah, no, you said no, and I think actually that's not what you. That's not Thanksgiving. You said it was Christmas. You said you and Lex were thinking about inviting me for Christmas. That's what you said. That's what you. I think that's actually what you said.
I got work on Christmas, man. That's impossible.
And slave.
Bro, what?
Slave. Working on Christmas is crazy.
Bro, I got lucky. They
said somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to do it. Hey, that's crazy. But yeah, no, Elijah did not extend an invite. That's crazy. I would never treat him that way. But you know.
Mm-hmm. Where are you going again?
What you mean? Well, I had to figure it out since I didn't get any invite. You know, my God family. But look, hey, no, look, y'all, look how much my God family love me, y'all. My God family said, I text my God family. I said, hey yo, y'all still willing to have me for Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the South. We polite. You know what I mean? They said, well, we're gonna cook on Friday, so you're more than welcome to come. We're gonna go somewhere else for Thanksgiving. So, but Friday I'm cooking, and you wonder why I said, okay, I'll work on Friday, but it might be too late. You're like, it doesn't matter. We'll eat twice. They said we'll eat twice. We just want you to come, right? We just want you to be here. Then 20 minutes later, he said, my wife said she's gonna cook for you. We're gonna have what she's actually gonna cook because she wants you to come on Thanksgiving. See what I'm talking about? That's love, man. That's love. Look, but my own skin folk,
babe, hold on.
Can't even give me an invite.
My girl in the chat. Babe, wasn't I gonna invite him?
She gonna lie for you, bro. She your wife. She your wife, bro. Man. She gonna hold you down no matter what. That's how loyal Lex is. You can't fool me. She gonna hold you down no matter what, brother. What you talking about? You think that's a credible source? What?
He said, say I join the Patreon and the cheaper one gets me notebook access. Or access to the notebook. I don't know if you do that.
No, I just saw you did the editor chair. Just put your email, go to collections, go to Notebook LM, put your email in the editor tier post, and then I'll give you access to it. Shaw, he's definitely changing the subject.
Wow, bro.
Definitely trying to change the subject for sure.
I was like, for sure, bro. I'm gonna invite. We going over to my grandmother's house, so I was like, for sure, like he could come over and meet my grandmother and stuff.
Now he want to butter up talking about I wanted you to meet the grounds, fam.
Bro, if Light come up here, life in a lie.
No, he ain't. Tell the truth, my androgynous friend. What he say? What he do?
Oh, I was gonna say earlier, me and him were on the phone. He said I could come over, so I don't know.
Word? Really? So you got a personal phone call invite?
Yeah, he FaceTime and everything.
FaceTime and everything. Wow.
When I FaceTime you? When?
Wow.
This was 5 p.m. my time.
5 p.m. You talking about in the middle of work? I FaceTime you?
He said his time. He said his time.
Yeah, that's 3 p.m. our time.
That is 3 p.m. his time, but that was kind of what threw me off because he was in the middle of work.
Wow.
I seen the surrounding he's in, and he still invited me, which I was like, that's generous of him.
That's love.
That's real nice.
He must really love you, bro.
That is love.
Gonna come up here and just lie.
He must really love you.
I'm not even in the same state as him.
He invited you, right?
Same state as him.
He said he'll fly you out.
Invited me.
He was willing to fly you out.
The offer was there. I had to politely decline, but
that's crazy. We just out here lying.
I'm just not loved.
I got you first class and everything.
I'm just not loved by my TikTok peers, bro. Like this is crazy.
That's crap, man. Hey, why you think Islam false, bro?
Islam is false because you didn't invite me to Thanksgiving. That's why.
Oh,
That's why. That's
damn.
crazy.
So is like if I invited you to Thanksgiving, then Islam would be true?
It's too late. It's too late.
Nah.
Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
It's the day before Thanksgiving,
Too late.
brother. So
It's too late.
if I invite you to Thanksgiving,
Actually-
now you gotta say Islam is true.
Actually, it's already Thanksgiving in the East Coast, so you're too late.
No.
And it's hella Thanksgiving on the other side of the country. We already in tomorrow. Hella in tomorrow. Over Indonesia and stuff.
When Light be calling, bro, Light he'll call me at like 3 o'clock in the morning my time. So I'm in a dead sleep and then
I'm not even awake at 2 in the morning. Talking about 3. Nigga, what?
Yeah, and then he be trying to convince me of Islam. He be sending me.
Ooh.
He be sending me people that he likes.
I just love how he's trying to get the hot spot off of him. Like, brother, we're calling you out.
I
When?
invited
Proof.
you to Thanksgiving.
No, you didn't. You said you was gonna. That don't mean
When
you did.
You told me
You didn't say
you told me your plans.
Man.
I said, bro, I was going to invite you to Thanksgiving.
Man, you didn't say, hey, Dom, what you throwing on Thanksgiving, bro? We want to have you. We love to have you. You didn't say nothing like that. You said, hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Oh, yeah, what you got going on? Da-da-da-da. I was like, da-da-da-da-da, 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 you know what I'm saying? Trying to see what I was trying to do for Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying, to get my God family. It was like, oh, yeah? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's cool. I mean, we was going to invite you to Thanksgiving, but da-da-da-da-da-da. Man, that ain't no invite, bro. That ain't no invite, dog. It's crazy.
When you say it like that, it sounds crazy.
That's what happened.
That's not how it
That is
went, bro.
literally what happened, bro. What are you talking about?
But bro, what happened last year when you was just like, hey, bro, like, you know, can I come over?
Right, I had to beg. I had to ask him beg.
Bro, I didn't.
That's crazy.
I didn't think. I was like, oh, like, you know, I didn't think about that. You would, you know, want a place to stay or nothing. So I was like, all right.
Want a place to
Not
stay.
like that. I didn't mean it like that. I mean it like that.
What do you mean? How did you possibly mean that?
No, like I.
What way did you mean?
Nah, like I need a place to eat.
What do you mean?
So then I was like, for sure, like if he asked like what I'm doing this year, then like obviously I'm gonna invite him to Thanksgiving, although we doing something different.
But you
It's still,
you didn't.
LA, so.
But you didn't though.
I hear you. I hear your argument, man.
Your argument?
I get what you're saying.
Man.
That's on me. You know what? I apologize, man. I was as diligent.
Lex low key spilled the beans because Lex said your grandma don't even like strangers out of the house. So you glad I didn't say. You glad I got something to do. Crazy.
Nah, my grandma a pastor. That's what she do.
What that got to do with what that means?
She's not gonna close her house down to somebody who's in dire need of food, bro. She's not gonna.
Dr. Nito.
Nicky, you sound like a beggar.
It's crazy, bro. It's all right. Let a man not have no family out here in the seaside. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm in dire need. Now I'm in dire need for food and shelter. It's crazy. Just because I'm out here by my lonesome, now I'm an orphan because I'm just out here with no family. That's so wild, man.
We just joking, bro. I got on the phone with Don the other day. He was like, "Bro, you going to hell? You ain't got no sacraments."
When did I say? What are you talking about?
Last time we was on the phone last week.
When?
We was on the phone for like 2 hours.
What day? I'll show my call log right now. What day?
We was on the phone for like 2 hours and we was talking about the transcendental argument for the church. And,
right. That you couldn't refute, by the way.
Yeah.
And then I never.
Bro, don't even hold, right?
I'm not.
You was like, I see what you're saying.
Lies. You literally said, I mean, I just gotta look into it a little more. It just seems circular to me, but I don't know. I just gotta look at it a little bit more.
Bro, so no, you said I can see what you're saying. That's a dub because you don't give nobody that like, all right, I get what you're saying, but I just don't agree.
No, that's what you said. That's what you did.
Because I can understand what you're saying, but it is, to me, it still is circular.
It's not. Literally, by definition, it can't be. By definition, it can't be. But regardless though, because that was how right. See how you just went. All right. That's what happened, and then we ended it.
You was like, I'm going to hell. I ain't got no sacraments.
Put it on Lex. Put it on Lex right now. I said that.
We're not in good standing right now.
I ain't never said you go to hell. You got no sacraments. At all. Never would have said. Now Jordan? No, just playing. Now I ain't never said that though. Never, not nan one. Slide on me. But yeah, guys. What would you say? Better say something?
You gonna eat another glizzy tomorrow morning?
No, that would break my fast. I can't. That would break my fast. I'm only about to break my fast when I eat for Thanksgiving dinner.
For Thanksgiving.
Right. Right.
Well, you're not doing a thing to where like you can't eat during the day, right? Because you was doing Ramadan earlier this year, right?
No, what I'm doing is I am doing what is allowed and what is not allowed. What is only allowed in this fast. You know what I'm saying? Fish, vegan.
Your godparents is Orthodox, right?
No, they're Hindus, bro. You ain't know?
I like those. You talking about the ones that I met, right?
I think you met one.
No, his wife was there?
Oh, his wife was there? Oh, listen, bro.
I think so.
Okay, yeah, you met them, yeah.
Okay. Are they breaking their fast too?
Probably.
Okay, like, would you be upset
if they cook that?
Yeah.
Hella good. I don't know, man. Maybe I might have the house. I might hit up Krishan after because they start around 4, and it's just the fasted food. I might have to hit up Krishan's crib right after. I'm head out around 5:36. Hey, Krishan, let me go ahead and slide through with a plate, brother.
Oh, I need to text him back. He hit me this morning.
You said what?
He hit me this morning. I gotta text him back.
Oh yeah, just look at you. Just ignoring folks. See what I'm talking about, bro?
I was working.
He just be ignoring folks, bro. Like, just man, you either matter to Elijah or you don't, I guess.
Hey yo,
man. I bet when Jordan called, he don't never miss one of Jordan's calls, bro. Or Light's calls.
Not a single call.
Crazy.
Jordan never miss, brother.
that him be making Alexis mad, bro.
He be in the middle of the toilet and he still pick up.
Hello. Hey, what's up, man?
Jordan rarely calls, and he only calls if he needs something. So I be like, "What's wrong?"
Oh, so he mattered to you.
I be trying to help him.
You say so he mattered to you.
All y'all matter to me.
Oh no, okay. Clearly, there's levels.
When's the last time you called me and I didn't pick up?
Well, I don't really call you. I'm not a caller. I'm a texter. So I can show you the text messages where I text you, and it's like 5 hours, 3 hours, whatever hours pass by. I'm a texter anyway.
Possible. That's possible.
All right then, good.
I'm not gonna deny that.
Man,
So I text back. I be busy though. Like,
nah, this what he do. He be like this. Put it right back down. Put it right back down and put what he's doing, bro.
If I'm out and you text me and you be like, bro, like you'll ask me something about some philosophical stuff on the Philly Yokeway or something. I be like, bro,
never.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to respond to that right now. So I gotta get back to that when I'm free.
Never happened.
Nah, like we was having some We was having a long conversation. We started sending voice memos back and forth to each
Oh,
other. What were we talking about?
it's a long time ago, bro. Hella long. I don't even remember. I was at work.
Yeah, I
That
can't
was
remember
something.
what we was talking about. Were we talking about EED?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think.
But no, I mean, trying to answer a text, and then Alexa's looking at me, and she's like sigh real loud.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, bro. Like, let me not even finish this text message now. Like, let me just pay attention.
Hey.
Yeah,
Hello.
now light bring this up. Oh, my fault. Yeah,
You.
Like what? Wait, no, like what?
7 inches. What's up?
Good day, how are you, brother?
What's poppin'?
Oh, not a lot.
I can help you.
If you read the Bible with the spirit of discernment and the spirit of truth, you'll come to the truth that they're speaking of the same God in both religions. It's
Nah.
just completely twisted. The message where Jesus actually claims to be a servant.
We don't deny that Jesus is the servant of the Father, but the difference is he's the servant of the Father. And he's consubstantial with the Father. You don't have a father in your religion. I'm assuming you're
If
Muslim.
the Father and God are one, then what's the difference?
What'd you say?
If the Father and God are one, then what's the difference?
Because the Son is one with the Father. So he's consubstantial. You don't have that in your paradigm. So it's not the same. It can't be the same God. There's constituents that come with that same God. And one of the constituents that come with our God is that he's triune. Yours doesn't. So it can't be the same God.
No, well, there's mention of triunity, but the triunity is mentioned in reference to Matthew and Genesis 2. Matthew 19 and Genesis 2.
You're proving my
If
point.
you're familiar.
You're proving my point. Islam doesn't have that.
Islam has mention of the Messiah and Isa ibn Maryam.
Is Messiah God in the Quran?
No, but he did perform miracles and was
So what?
considered Elohim in the Bible. Elohim is kind of different to Aloha as the first commandment.
That's not what I'm asking though. If the your claim is that Islam and the Christians have the same God, but they can't have the same God because the Son is God.
Jesus named Allah on the cross. He said, Allah, Allah, why have you forsaken me?
He doesn't say Allah.
Allah, Allah, why have you forsaken me?
He doesn't say Allah. He doesn't say Allah.
The same word.
No, it isn't. It's literally not. It's literally not pronounced the same. Do you know what a pronunciation is?
Well, if they put A-L-L-A-H in the Bible instead of E-L-A, and it's pronounced basically the same in English.
They're literally not pronounced the same.
Allah?
Do you know what phonetics are? Do you understand that A-L-L-A-H and E-L-I are completely different phonetics?
E-L-A, E-L-A.
I said it's E-L-I. That's
E-L-A.
what you want to bet?
Yes, I've read it before, unless it's
Okay, so if I show you in the Bible that it's not E-L-A,
it's Bible.
are you gonna apologize?
I'd apologize under different terminology than demanding of one.
Okay, so you at least admit that you're wrong then, right?
No, I don't admit that I'm wrong because I read it 10 times before and it says
Okay, how about this? How about this then?
What?
Show me the Bible scripture that says E-L-A. You show me that then. Since you've read it 10 times and it definitely exists. Show me the book, chapter, and verse of whatever translation you want that says E-L-A.
35, I think. Or
Okay.
36.
Okay, John 10:35, guys.
Or 36. One of the two, close to there.
Okay.
It might be a few
We'll bring both up. No worries. We're going to put it on the screen just for you, bud. And not only am I going to put it on the screen, I'm going to bring you every single translation in existence for it. Ready? John chapter 10, you said, verse 35. Well, look at that. There is no John. Oh, let's see. John chapter 10. Let me see. Oh, let me put it on the 35. 36. So this is what 35 says. Okay.
Keep going a bit further.
35 says, if he called them gods to whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken. This is 36. Do you say of him whom the Father sanctified? What?
It's a bit further.
You said you read it.
You
You said you read it 10 times,
I'm
brother.
100% on the exact verse. So I know it was around John 10.
So that lets me know that you don't actually know what it says. If you don't even know the verse itself, lets me know that you probably don't know what it actually says.
No, just from my memory reflection, it's somewhere near here. It might be in this verse.
Yeah. So you
Can you
don't.
put the next verse for me?
The next verse. I'm literally. This is the end of the chapter, sir. It only
The
goes
next
down.
chapter.
Okay, let's go to the next chapter. This chapter 11 is about the death and resurrection of Lazarus. This has nothing to do with the crucifixion,
Keep going up.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. I actually know my Bible. Chapter
I'll go
11
get
has
my
nothing to do
Bible.
with it.
I'll go get my Bible. I'll find
I've been waiting for you to do that. You should have did that in the beginning. Guys, let's continue like up the lives. Get the live to 20K.
And the word for father is theos, you know, in Greek.
No, it's not. The word for father is pater.
Well, I've got to find it. Give me a sec. Do you know the verse I'm mentioning, though?
Yep.
Would you help me out then? Which chapter is it?
It's Matthew chapter 27, verse 46, bro.
Matthew 27, verse 46. All right.
Now look, I have it on the screen. Do you see it? This is all the translations. Okay? It says, at about 3 in the afternoon, Jesus cried out and said, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, right? There's no A. It's an E-L-I. Let's go. That was the NIV. This is the NLT. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. A-L-I.
Yeah.
English Standard Version. Hold on, brother.
Memories of reading E-L-A.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through every single translation. You tell me where it says E-L-A. Ready? This is the English Standard Version. E-L-I, E-L-I. Berean Standard Bible. B-S-B. E-L-I, E-L-I. Berean Literal Bible. B-L-B. E-L-I, E-L-I. KJV, ELI, ELI, New KJV, ELI, ELI, New American Standard Bible, ELI, ELI, NASB 1995, ELI, ELI, NASB 1997, ELI, ELI, Legacy Standard, ELI, ELI, Amplified Bible, ELI, ELI, Christian Standard Bible, ELI, ELI, Holman Christian Standard Bible, ELI, ELI, American Standard Bible, ELI, ELI.
One letter in all of it. They changed one letter in all of it. Because I know I've had memories.
It never existed.
Unless we're talking about the Mandela effect. Mandela effect says
or you're just wrong. Or you're just wrong. Or you're just wrong. No, you don't.
Chapter,
no, you don't.
Words.
No, you don't.
E-L-A.
No, you don't. This is called self-delusion because you're a Muslim and you think
hear the truth in my voice. I have these memories.
Yeah. I know you think it's called self-delusion. So I know you think you do. That's why I call it delusion. Delusional people think and they believe what they're saying, but they're wrong because they're delusional. Here's the issue. Hold on. Here's the issue. You're Muslim. You want Jesus Christ to be Muslim so bad that you will fabricate thoughts and believe them. You think Eli, because you've been fed that, oh, well, the Bible, Aramaic and Arabic are pretty much the same thing. And so you think Eli or Elohi and Allah are the same thing for some reason. So you fabricated a thought in your mind that the scripture says ELA, ELA.
The book, fabricated the books as best they can, or they've been changed somehow.
Bro, you're just wrong. And the fact that you
I'm not
can't,
wrong.
the fact that you can't even admit, the fact that you're so prideful that I'm showing you every single translation in existence right now that does not have ELA, and you can't even admit that you're just dead ass wrong is insane. Like this is you would be locked up if this was society. You'd be locked up for delusion if this is society. This is crazy.
Why are you treating me this way?
Why are you treating yourself this way, sir? I'm showing you all. I'm showing you all of the, bro.
Can you bring up Psalm 32?
Why? No. Deal with the fact that it says ELI and not ELA like you said.
Yes, but what is the difference between the first commandment? Can you bring up the first commandment, please?
If you can, I will go anywhere you like if you admit that you were wrong, sir, about this.
I have false memories or I have true memories, and I was wrong to think it was ELA in the current circumstance.
For sure. Okay, cool. What what verse do you want me to go to, bro?
To Deuteronomy, I'm not sure which verse. Do you know which one, the verse in Deuteronomy for the Ten Commandments?
The Ten Commandments are in Exodus, sir.
3 or something.
The Ten Commandments are in Exodus.
Exodus, okay.
Exodus.
He's read the Bible 10 times.
Right. You said you read it. You said, well, no, he didn't say the Bible 10 times. He said that verse 10 times. Okay. So these are the commandments. You ready? Well, I'm going to read them
Can you
out.
bring up a different version?
What version do you want me to bring up?
I don't know the version which you've read Aloha there. I'm your God Aloha.
This is the same version.
No, it says Yahweh.
It's not going to say, bro. It's not going to say Eloha in Exodus.
Okay. Then why have I got these memories of reading the Bible and those exact words?
Self-delusion.
No, this is just like slander.
I don't even know what the frick you're talking about, bro. You're just saying words at this point.
Maybe it's your own self-delusion.
All right, brother. Well, if you don't have any other questions, I'm gonna go ahead and move
I'd like
on.
to actually ask the chat, has anybody read these two verses in the past and have similar memories?
Okay, ask them in the chat. Okay.
He blamed it on the Mandela effect. He said it could have been the Mandela effect, bro. Oh, also, give me a big screen. I want to show you the beard that I've grown.
First off, don't tell me what to do. Second off, why are you serious?
Sorry.
You got a beard, bro. You tried to say that last time.
Not a beard.
It's
Not a
not,
beard.
bro.
This time, I got actual hairs on my chin. You see this?
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm telling you.
Well-
I'm telling you.
What? Hey, hello.
I got hair on my chin now.
Wait a second. Wait. Put it. Go in the light. Go in the light, because when you go in the dark, you can't see now. Good. Go to the light again. Wait. Lift your chin up.
I'm telling you, it's growing. It's there.
You got a little. Wait, rub it real quick. Might just be dirt. Look like a little bit of dirt.
Rub it?
Yeah, right.
I got you.
No. The chin. Yeah. Okay.
I can pull it.
All right. Man, look at that boy Light growing up, man. That boy
I'm
Light.
telling you, it's almost there.
That boy Light said. Puberty said. Sorry, I'm late, guys. No, hold the train. Sorry I'm late, guys. Here. I got caught up. I got caught up. So sorry I'm late. Ooh, you would not believe the traffic. Y'all see it coming a
Is
little.
this like a sign of like masculinity?
Look, it got a little stub. It looks like it's going into a chin strap naturally, which is kind of sus, but it's hair nonetheless. it's hair nonetheless, sir. Don't shave it, light. Don't shave it.
I did last week, and this is like a week's worth of
Yeah,
growth, so.
don't shave it. Let's see what it look like. Let's see what it will do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it get a little darker or not.
If it get darker, then I'll show you. Don't worry.
Like, grow it out. Let's see what you know what I'm saying?
I will.
Might
If it goes
change.
out pretty well, then so be it.
I'm telling you, bro, it might change the game for you, for real. Telling you, dog.
You think it'll do me more good than bad?
Yes, bro. Telling you.
Mm.
Well, okay, hold on. Because I don't want you to blame me. Wait, let me give some caveats.
Everybody start running away from me. I'm going to leave.
Let me get some caveats. Hold on. Let me give you some caveats. You have to let it grow out to see what it looks like grown out. Like, give it a chance past its stages of growing, right? Everybody's beard looks crazy when it's first growing. Because if you let it grow out and you see, oh, okay, it's actually patchy, or it don't got no potential to connect, you know what I'm saying? Like a good friend of ours, then it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Stick to the little goatee type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you can grow it out and, you know, it may not connect all the way, but it got the potential to connect, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of derma rollers, a little bit of minoxidil, and they'll get there. Man, grow that thing on out, man. Be a man. You know what I mean? You know?
I do have a derma roller and I think 3 packs of minoxidil. Just chilling in
Three
the bathroom.
packs of minoxidil.
Yeah.
Why do you have 3 packs?
Most of it is just my dad's.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay.
Most are my dad's, yeah.
Bet. Where? Okay. Well, listen. Try it out and see, bro.
I
See what's
will.
going on.
I will. Hopefully it does good for me.
Trying to think. I always knew I could go full beard. I'm trying to think. When my beard started getting like for real, I was like, it was during the pandemic. Yeah, it was during the pandemic. So what was that? Oh, was I in the pandemic? 20, I was like 24, 25, something like that. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I can get it scruff, but like thick scruff. But I knew I can go beard like high school. Summer from 10th grade to 11th grade, I had to grow my hair out and everything like that when I had it.
You had to?
Yeah, I had to, because that's when I did the whole the whole modeling acting stuff. So I had to grow it out so they can like shape it all and all that. So had to go out. That's when I was like, oh, I can grow an actual full beard. Like I can actually, like I got like the actual genetics to do it.
Yeah.
All right. So you feeling like a new man now that you see some hair?
Not really. It feels well, with the way it looks now at least, kind of feels dirty.
Nah, don't trick yourself into doing that, because then you won't let it grow out.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Question: what happened to Jesus' natures when he died on the cross? Serious question. Nothing. He still had his natures.
Oh, I was speaking to a guy earlier on a random panel. I was on like my alt account, and he was saying like intercession of the saints is like idolatry, yada yada yada. I wanted to argue for it and whatnot. And as I was arguing for it, he said that the one rule or this idea that when you die you cease to exist applies for everyone. So he said you cease to exist,
Who
which
said
was
that?
kind of the thing that it's a really low church like Protestant guy. I don't know his name anymore. Like I got kicked off the panel after a little bit. But he asked me, what does it mean to die? I tell him like the definition we always give. And he was like, no, that comes from pagans. Comes from paganism. I was like, what? And I didn't understand what the hell he was talking about. And he said, when you die, you cease to exist. And I said, does this apply to everyone? He said, yes. And I asked him, does it apply to Jesus? Did Jesus, who is God, stop existing when he died? He said, yes. I was like, what the hell? He said, God stopped existing for 3 days. I was like, okay.
How do you,
How does he come back if he ceases to exist? Which
and
makes no
how
sense.
did he free the captives? What? So just descending down to Hades means what?
I have no idea. I asked him and he didn't answer.
Man, see what I'm talking about? And then they want to get mad when folks stop folks from reading the Bible for themselves. They want to get mad at it. Look at the result. So I am. Oh, I do have some food. I'm kind of hungry.
You don't get guests anymore, do you?
Get what?
Guests?
Guests?
Mhm.
I don't have any guests right now.
I don't know. It's been like TikTok has been like very barren with the amount of guests that they give to anybody.
I
Like
don't know.
Jordan don't get guests. I
Well,
haven't
Jordan,
seen you get that many guests.
well, Jordan fell off, so that makes sense. But,
Hello.
yo,
Yo.
Hey, mate.
what up?
Yeah, I was kind of just listening to your conversation. I think that whole concept of you ceasing to exist, I'm pretty sure that's a Jehovah's Witness belief.
Well, I know Jehovah's Witnesses are annihilationists, so yeah.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I think they even believe, I could be wrong, I think they believe that Jesus was actually recreated after the 3 days. And
You
I
just-
think that's what they believe is going to happen to us.
You just sparked the memory.
Yeah,
You just,
recreated.
you just sparked the memory. Yeah, I think that is what they hold to actually.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
they hold
yeah.
to it. That's why they say that he was unrecognizable to the people when he appeared.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And by the way, buddy, fingers crossed on that beard. I'm 43. I can still not grow one. So it's a touch or go thing, mate. You never know. Exactly.
got time.
Yeah, Light, bro.
I know.
Light,
Yeah.
we got time, bro. We got time. Yo, is there any facial hair coming in, Light?
Yeah, absolutely. I showed the
Me?
whole chat.
Wait, let me see. I didn't see it.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Did I let him see, Don?
I mean, it's up to you, bro.
Oh, you can give me a big screen again. I just gotta show off. This made me feel proud to like an extent, like low key.
Damn, bro. You got the full Muslim beard, bro. That's crazy.
Okay.
Got that Nas beard.
Now. Yo, I'm not. Yo, no, that's bad. No, that's bad.
You know, like you barely got a mustache too, bro. So you're following the sunnah.
All right.
It's coming through, bro.
By the way, Dom, I
Yeah.
totally used one of your arguments the other day. I don't do a lot of debating, but there was a panel that you were on, a few weeks ago, and shortly thereafter, a JW came on, and he tried to pull the game of Jesus coming back with the voice of the archangel, and I totally had to pull out of the back pocket the Dom argument. I'm like, yeah, he comes back with the trumpet too. Does that mean he's a trumpet?
Well, it flips on him because they said he comes with the voice of an archangel, so therefore he's an archangel. Says he comes up with the trumpet
Exactly.
of. He says it comes to trumpet of God, so then therefore he has to be God.
That's right. Yeah. Well, and as soon as I pulled that out, he was gone. He left. So
course.
It was great. I just had to give you a little daps on that one because I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the shout out.
No worries. Man, I've been following you a lot. I really enjoy your content. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
And by the way, when you get together with your twin, man, both of you are nuts. You guys are crazy.
That's just her, not me.
No, that's both of you.
I'm
I
the
listen to both of you.
I'm the calm one. I'm the calm one, bro.
Since when?
I heard you asking her if they pushed on her forehead and knocked her down. And she was asking you if you were hanging out at people's doors. That was funny. Y'all
Yeah,
both are crazy.
I appreciate it, man.
No, but it's been good. It's been good following you, and you know what you're talking about. You do a good job.
Thank you, bro. I do appreciate that. I try. I'm not the best, but I'll be trying.
Well, hey, you know, there's no one good but God. Just remember that, right?
Right, that part.
Yeah, which that means he's not God, right?
Right, apparently. Right.
Apparently. Well, cool, man. Thanks for your time. I'll let you go.
No problem,
God
brother.
bless you.
God bless you, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Dom, by the way, you missed earlier today, bro. We were me and a couple, Lewis, and Michael from like those Eastern Orthodox bros.
Lewis? Lewis not Eastern Orthodox.
Lewis?
Talking about young Lewis?
No, I'm talking about old, like middle-aged Lewis.
Oh, I don't know who
Like
that
he's
is.
British. Like he's British.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know? Oh,
Like,
he-
touch my stuff again. Like, touch my stuff again with your wannabe beard. Sitting up there looking like a Nazi in the face. Touch my stuff again.
Why we killing the vibe? What's going on? What happened?
He did it to himself.
What did he
did
do?
it to himself. I just came up to say, you're the calm one.
I am.
yeah,
You
I
gonna
don't.
laugh
I
in front of
don't.
all these people?
No, that's
Not lying.
definitely lies, bro.
I'm not lying. Compared to you, what?
Y'all, don't make me pull the clips.
Don't
When
make
I've been the calm one and you're the rowdy one. Please.
you act
No,
like
Now, I'm gonna get back on my game.
You
I'm
said
gonna get back on my game.
no, don't leave yet. Don't leave so suddenly.
I am on the
No.
game.
Don't
I'm on the
leave.
game.
Don't
I gotta
leave so.
go.
Don't leave so suddenly.
I
How
have to
you
go.
you can pull clips. I can pull clips. Your
Let's
crash
pull.
out. You
Crash out.
Okay. Here's the difference. Here's the difference between me and
Alright.
you. Here's the difference between me and you. I'm like this, and then I go like this, and then back, and then this, and then back. Your base is here. Okay, your base, how you start off, is right there. Not at 8. It's only 10. We only got 10. I start off at like a 2. I start off at like a 2,
wait, Dom,
3. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get to 10, maybe 11. You start off at like a 7, 8. And that's just the way the live is until somebody else come in.
Consistent.
Yeah, consistently
consistent.
right. So I'm the calmer one.
You're
just-
not the common one, Dom.
Okay.
Dom,
Dom,
you're
you're
not the
kind
common
of
one.
proving her point right now, though. I'm just saying. But yeah, you're missing. You're also missing you've missed old Dom. Like old Dom used to be like very, very like he would be at a 9 constantly.
Ah,
That's also not true.
Like that is definitely true.
No,
I gotta get back on the
Not true.
game.
you don't
I
gotta
just
get
came
back
up
on that game. Okay, like
I'm
what are you
legit
talking
on the
about?
game right now, bro.
35 years old
I'm
playing the game.
If y'all still live, I'll pop back up. But yeah, I'm on. So y'all take care. Like, congratulations on finally hitting puberty. I'm so proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Hit puberty
You're
at
welcome.
19, bro.
Then I'll be like you. Don't worry.
You will never be like me. You still got a long way to go with your hormonal therapy, so it's gonna come eventually. Your transition is going well. Your transition is going very well.
I was trying my best to compliment her.
No, you
No, she did
didn't. No,
that.
you didn't. No, you
No,
didn't.
you just
No,
called her
you
like
didn't. You gonna tell
said
me
she
what
had
I was
facial
trying to do
hair.
and not do?
He said
It's debatable.
he said rare or slim appreciation.
Oh, I compliment Light all the time on his live. I be like, oh yeah, you
Name the
cool.
last time you complimented me.
I ain't never seen that before.
Recently, when you cooked. When you cooked on the live, I said, oh yeah, Light
What did I wait? What did I cook?
I ain't never seen that
Since
before.
when does
Cooking
like
the
cook,
heritage.
bro?
Wait, I did what? What was the heresy?
Cooking a heretic.
What was the heresy?
It was blackout.
I'm blocked by blackout. Nigga talk. Ooh! Lord have mercy.
Are you okay?
Yo, by the way, Slim,
Relax.
I'm
What's
gonna
up?
just say this.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Light cooks cereal at best.
Ah, dang, Light. You said you can't cook at all.
Oh. Girl, do
Bring
you
up
like
the
hate,
squabble.
bro?
I want to see Light debate, and if Light cooks, I'll be the first one in the chat to say Light cook. How about
I'll
that?
cook you before I cook anybody else. Don't worry.
In your wildest dreams. All right, I'm on the game. I gotta go, you guys.
God bless, Slim.
God bless you. Bye, twin.
Bye.
May the Lord curse it. No, I'm playing.
30 years old, by the way.
Wow.
30 years old, by the way, playing video games. 30-year-old mother playing video games, by the way. We over here having important conversations. She wanna flick on a controller. She wanna flick on a controller. At your big age. It's crazy. It's cool.
Prioritizing video games over ministry is crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I want to play in a fantasy world. That's my stress relief. That's how I decompress.
Dom, do you not play video games?
What video games would I, as a grown man, be playing, huh? Tell me.
Why do you think that those two things are like mutually exclusive?
They are.
Why?
They just are.
Grow up and you'll see. When you grow up, you'll see.
That's not really telling me why, though.
It's one of them things you got to experience.
You've experienced it. From your experience, tell us why.
That's what I said. I can't tell you for myself. You got to know. You got to.
Yeah, so like, you know, like how St. John Chrysostom says, how can I tell someone how honey tastes like if they never tasted it?
All right. Or how water tastes. You know what I'm saying? Can't tell you how water tastes. You got to taste some water.
Shut up.
I can't tell you how water tastes, bro.
Talking about the taste of water.
What does water taste like? Tell me. What does water taste like?
Nothing, nigga.
What does nothing taste like?
Tastes like something, bro.
So nothing tastes like water then?
Yeah.
So you can eat nothing? You can drink nothing and you don't have a taste?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is why you shouldn't be on the video games. That's what I'm talking about.
The last time I played video games was like months ago.
If you just open your mouth, are you just tasting water?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? So you can't distinguish between
this is the result.
Water and air?
This is the result of the video games that you be playing.
Last time I played video games was almost a year ago.
Oh, anyway. So you're saying you're growing up?
Maybe.
Yeah. Be like that.
Maybe.
No, look at it.
I might be a big kid now.
You're definitely not.
You never know. Wait, what? Are you going live tomorrow, though?
I don't know.
Wait, guys, I'm on the Nobody live. This is crazy.
What up, though?
The Nobody.
The Nobody.
Yo, Basil, you disappeared off the face of the earth, bro.
Yeah, bro. Fast started. I'm off this app. I just got on to see who's live.
Yo, when the fast start for you? When the fast start for you?
The 13th or no, it was the 14th. Sorry.
So Wednesday. Wait, what?
The
14th of November.
14th.
Of November.
Yeah, November.
The Nativity fast.
But he's on the old calendar, thinking he's cool.
Wait, the Nativity fast?
Yeah.
We're on the Nativity fast right now, yeah.
Wait, are you guys on new or old calendar?
New.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're on a new calendar.
Sorry, maybe I should be specific if there's any, old calendar zealots in here, the new revised Julian, not the Gregorian.
I don't even
I don't follow either one. I actually follow the Coptic calendar, so lock in.
Oh, so you're just a pagan. Okay. Got
Okay.
it. Yeah, got it. Tempo always acting like someone don't let him up. What?
Yo, by the way, you missed it. We were debating some Catholics about ADS versus EED.
Well, I mean, what do we mean by ADS? Because we teach
in
ADS.
a world drowning in
ADS in the way that God, everything of God is absolutely identical to the essence. So that would include his omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence.
I mean, we would confess a material identity even in EED.
Yeah, but they're saying they're saying absolutely identical, not even you would say a formal real distinction, right?
Like a formal actual, formal is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, but you would propose a formal. We would do as well. They're
right. I've always wondered that. I think I asked you that a minute ago what your guys' view on that was.
Yeah, we have a formal, but a lot of Eastern Orthodox people I was talking to, I don't know if it was Bryce, but it was definitely like a Michael, like Mike Kirk, and he was,
Oh yeah, his view on EED is absolutely terrible.
but he says that's the view of Gregory Palamas.
No, it's not. So what he is called a Neopalamite, who doesn't even have a saint that teaches what they teach, and like he just brings analytical philosophy into EED, thinking that's what the fathers taught. Like he will verbatim confess like two like reses in God.
Yeah, no, yeah, he would say that.
Yeah, it's cooked. I would not. That is not the view of Saint Gregory Palamas.
Okay,
What do you mean?
I have no idea.
What do you mean two reses? What does that mean, two reses?
Yeah, so like reality.
Oh,
Two realities in God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like and so like he doesn't think that there's any sense that the essence and the energies are identical.
Oh.
Yeah, he
doesn't believe that he doesn't believe that the energies are proper to the essence.
He believes that they're a different thing. His own words, like himself.
Oh no, that's crazy. No,
he thinks that the energies are like something completely. What was the way he said? The energies, each energy and the essence are aggregates of the whole God.
He's quite literally
he put God in. He was gonna say he put God in as a composite.
No, he is a partialist. Like I don't got any issues with Michael. He's a cool dude. I just think his view on ED is like really chopped.
But he was saying that like a formal distinction doesn't actually exist. Like a formal distinction is just gibberish.
Yeah, he thinks a lot of things are just gibberish.
Who's the guy, Philosopher Garb, the one who's an actual partialist?
Oh, he's an idiot.
He said,
what is a formal distinction? Like I'm trying to
formal distinction is just like a distinction between formalities prior to the intellect.
What's a formality?
Like a definition.
Okay.
We can also ask the handy dandy notebook if you want. If you don't want to take Temple's word.
No, we don't.
Because Temple has said things wrong before, so.
Yeah, so is the notebook.
So like what? Hold on, 1 second. Like what, Tempo?
Yeah, that whole like
Tell us.
What's it called?
Yeah, tell us.
Man, I don't gotta tell you nothing, bro.
You're lying, bro. Lying.
Bro, I don't even. We just gotta go to the notebook, bro. Like, why can't I just
Because you could be wrong, like you've been before.
Oh my gosh.
What do you say?
Hey, bro,
didn't you say that?
We should just bring the handy dandy notebook to the next synod, bro. Not gonna lie.
For real? Didn't you say that? Didn't you say that the Son was an act of the Father's will? Didn't you say that at one point in time?
Doesn't Saint Justin Martyr say that?
Not the way you said it.
Well, not the way I said it?
Yeah.
You never let me clarify it. You just started getting on my head.
No? What? What are you talking about? I was in the comments when you said it. You said you
everybody started getting on my head. They didn't let me. You
didn't, bro. It was a hard stop. It was a hard stop. He said, because we believe the Son is begotten from the Father as an act of will. Yeah, and then hard stop. Then we looked at you
because I clarified it in the comments.
How do you clarify it? How do you clarify it?
What Saint Justin Martyr is talking about is like there's going to be a difference on something that is going to be exterior from God, so extrinsic, and something that's intrinsic. He's talking about an intrinsic willing of the Son from the Father's volition.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Michael holds to that God can intrinsically change.
Yeah, he's also like really chopped. He's a neoclassical.
What the heck? I don't say what the heck. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, no, Tempo. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. It's past, but
definitely can't reconcile Saint Justin Martyr no more. That's crazy.
No, Justin Martyr doesn't even say anything problematic. He says that's an act of will without obsession. That's what he says verbatim. That's not what you said though. So that's the part where what you say might be problematic, but Justin Martyr said isn't problematic.
All right, so Dom, do you want to check the notebook to see if what Basil said was right?
About what?
Formal distinction.
Oh, this Basil. Just talking about the real Basil.
No, this Basil.
Oh, I'm not real anymore type stuff.
You're not the real Saint Basil, sir.
Conceptual.
I would say, but like if I'm referring to like the Basil, I'd say Saint Basil just to make
true.
Right.
Yeah, but after you say Saint Basil, you would say Deiphysite, right?
No, I'd say Saint Basil the Great.
Yeah, Saint Basil the Great, Deiphysite, right?
Okay, buddy. You're trying to rage bait. Trying to rage bait.
Sorry.
You know rage baiting is a sin and you're in the fast? You know rage baiting is a sin and you're in the fast?
Oh yeah.
What's the issue?
You're consciously committing sin in the fast.
Yeah, it's
Offer,
only like gonna be sin if you didn't know it was a joke as well.
yeah. So Basil, like, offer Matanya, bro.
Matanya, I'm not what right now, bro. I don't do that off a command. Like what? From you? What?
Oh, okay, buddy. Offer Matanya until and you won't get you won't get forgiven, bro.
Oh snap! We're Pelagians.
Yeah, bro.
Nah,
All
hey, bro. I
right.
gotta ask, why y'all hate Saint Augustine, bro, over there?
We don't hate Augustine. We just think he has some like iffy views, especially Christology, bro. Like the guy,
Nah, bro.
it's
He was just as
borderline
good as
Nestorianism.
Ambrose. What are we talking about? He learned everything from him.
All right, the
Okay,
term
great.
formal
So
distinction is a technical concept primarily rooted in scholastic philosophy, notable associated with Duns Scotus, that defines a separation or difference that is objective in the thing itself, but not a full-fledged real distinction, which would imply inseparability or independent existence. It is used to explain how multiple perfections or aspects can truly exist in a perfectly simple entity such as God without compromising the simplicity. This is
yeah, so I
pulling.
didn't really understand any of that. So can you explain that, Dom?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a very long-winded and explained, like very intrinsic, like what's it called? Oh my gosh, more depth way to literally say what I just said.
Yeah, no problem. English is a hard language. I get it, Basil.
Yeah, you're so true, so true. It actually is the hardest language to learn.
So basically, it's
Oh,
like something within it. It's basically something that's distinct within a thing, but it's not separated from a thing.
okay, so distinction. Well, then wouldn't we say that the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit are the same idea?
No,
That we wouldn't say formal distinction though,
No, because
no,
they're
because like we
because
would
they're not
like
separated.
it would be insane. It would be insane to confess that the energies are and the energies and the essence are what's it called distinct in the same way the persons are. Like that's like because then you would have to say that like the essence and the energies self-subsist.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So the persons are the reason why there's a real distinction between the persons versus the essence. I'm sorry, versus the energies to the essence, because the energies don't have any subsistence. The energies aren't subsistencies, but the persons are modes of subsistence. So
Oh,
since the Father and the Son are not the same, since Father, Son, Holy Spirit are not the same mode of subsistence, right? It would have to be a real distinction. But reason why it's not a separation is because they are due to their relational. They have their real distinction is a relational distinction. So from us, I don't know if y'all hold to that, but for Eastern Orthodox, we hold to that the Father, Son, Holy Spirit have different relation of origins or what contradictory relations. So it's still a
Yeah.
relational distinction.
we would hold to the same view that like that view, from what I understand, comes from Saint Gregory of Nyssa and his view on not to be gone.
What's gonna be like the issue with just confessing a major real, just not talking about secondary substance but primary?
Yeah, but
Issue with that.
even
I'm
within like
almost dropped
Saint
you.
Basil,
I almost dropped you, basically.
That's not, dude. That's not an issue. What are you talking about?
You said it's not an issue to confess a major real distinction between the persons?
By primary substance, not secondary.
he's referring to the Trinity right now.
Yes.
Because you'd have to throw away perichoresis in totality.
No, you wouldn't. Not
Yes,
if there's
you would.
not if it's just by primary substance.
this
The
is-
perichoresis would be by the essence.
Okay, let's see. Let's ask our handy dandy notebook.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Check notebook.
Let's
Wait,
see.
before we go,
Wait, hold on.
before we-
Malachi in the comments said the formal distinction is not strong enough to be real or merely conceptual. What?
He's just
Yeah, that's
he's just
my-
explaining.
Michael's
That
point.
wouldn't follow because like when
That was Michael's
SCOTUS
point.
when SCOTUS posits the formal distinction, it's going to be something that's prior to the intellect, which in every category is going to be real.
Yeah. There was, but like it's not necessarily problematic to say there's separation between the persons of the Trinity, because Saint Basil and Saint Cyril use language like that. They mean it in an orthodox way. I
Right.
saw that eye roll.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Hold on.
I saw that eye roll, Dom. I saw it. Are you saying that
Dom
Basil and Cyril
don't
don't say,
like using the language of the. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop trolling.
like, Dom? Are you saying there's a problem with the way Cyril and Basil say that persons are separated?
You'd have to show me where what because I'm pretty sure they say that there's an indivisible divisibility. That's what they say. I know for a fact they say
No.
this. They say it's an indivisible divisibility. That's literally what they say. They never say it's a separation. You got to show me where they say that.
Really? Okay. So if I show that, you can see your entire argument.
Well, I didn't have an argument. What are you talking about?
You have an argument.
Wait till I show where Saint Gregory the theologian says that the Father and the Son are distinct conceptually. Wait till I show that.
Yeah. Oh, also, I was reading a quote by Saint Basil where he literally called the Pope of Rome useless in the Meletian Schism. So that's
So
kinda funny.
true. I love the glaze on the Patriarch of Antioch.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, but yeah, Saint Basil was just wrong. What's the issue?
Okay.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
gosh, those words coming out of my mouth just felt nasty.
Yeah,
Just
God
let
might
the
he might strike you dead, bro.
just let the handy dandy notebook do its thing. From an Eastern Orthodox standpoint, would it be problematic to say that there is a major real distinction between the persons of the Trinity insofar as primary substance, not secondary substance? And we're going to see as the notebook reads all of the fathers. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Look at
Dang,
this.
so we rely on AI for apologetics, man.
Yeah, let's
Dang.
now watch this. Now watch this. Now watch this. Yes. From an Eastern Orthodox standpoint, it will be problematic to say that there's a major distinction between the persons of the Trinity, especially when framing the persons as primary substances. The Orthodox approach, rooted in the Cappadocian settlement, aims to maintain an equilibrium that affirms both absolute unity, usia, and absolute difference, hypostasis, without introducing composition, division, or contradiction into the Godhead. What is this pulling from? This is pulling from the Studies in Philosophy and Theology in Late Antiquity by Panagiotis Pavlos, and it's pulling from Mystical Theology of the Eastern Church by Vladimir Lasky. Okay? It says, here's why applying the terminology major real distinction is problematic. It says rejection of major real distinction. A real distinction, and particularly a major distinction, signifies a true lack of identity between separable beings or complete wholes. This is pulling from Bernard Mueller's Dictionary of Scholastic Philosophy and from Richard Alfred Mueller's Dictionary of Latin and Greek Theological Terms. Let me see. Applying this concept to the divine persons would lead to tritheism and violate the essential simplicity and monarchy of God. Implication of division. Orthodox theology defines the persons as having distinction or difference, dysphoria, without division, diaresis, or separation. Where is this pulling from? It's pulling from Gregory Nyssa's, Philip Schaeff's Gregory of Nyssa. And let's see.
L translation because he hated Cyril.
Man, shut up. And from
he literally did. Philip Schaff hated Cyril.
You're appealing to an authority. You're appealing to an authority there by Philip Schaff's translation. Go to the actual source text.
Right, this is crazy. And this is also pulling from Being as Communion from Zizulaz, Father Zizulaz, Archimandrite in he, I think. And then it's also pulling from T.N.T. Clark, Brief History of the Doctrine of the Trinity in the Early Church, and it's also pulling from.
I can't find the quote, but I can't find the quote. By the way,
I know you can't. It doesn't exist.
No, Bryce J brought it up. The infallible Bryce J brought it up.
Wait, appeal to Bryce fallacy? What the hell?
No, the infallible pope of the Eastern Orthodox Church, Bryce
So
J.
true. Hey, I got a question for you, Cyril.
Yeah.
Let me finish before y'all finish talking. I'm gonna finish reading this because we're not done cooking you off, Basil. Orthodox theology defines persons having distinction or difference without division or separation. The purpose of the patristic formula, one essence and three hypostasis,
Basil, just say you're a heretic and concede.
Was to safeguard the inseparability.
Sure, I concede I was wrong because I have a question for Cyril.
Was to safeguard the inseparable unity of the Godhead, monarchy, and simplicity. To admit a distinction strong enough to be called major real would contradict the Orthodox teaching that the Father is the sole principle and source of the Godhead. Such a distinction risks destroying the unity by acknowledging two principles of Godhead or by confusing the divine essence. The true distinction is relational. The persons are distinguished solely by their mode of subsistence or relations of origin, unbegotten, begotten, and proceeding, which are mutually opposed in contradiction, i.e. to have a principle and not to have a principle are contradictory. This type of distinction, hypostatic relational, expressed absolute diversity, but is not the same as a separation of substance. Okay.
Pretty sure I was right. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure I
Okay.
can
So,
see.
so we're gonna
So
stop
So
they
there
Cyril,
now.
okay.
so Cyril, do you guys accept the Augustinian original sin?
I think that we do, but there's a huge debate within it. I'm actually in a debate with one of the theologians in my diocese,
Mm-hmm.
whether we can accept something like that. He seems to posit no, and he cites people like
Ooh,
he cites a forgery
really?
of Cyril. Actually, he cites a forgery of Cyril, and I brought it up that
Ah,
it's a forgery.
no, bro, bro, no, that's dude. Yo, this is where it'd be funny for you to read a Eastern Orthodox saint, because Saint Gennadios Scholarios actually says when he's talking about the Acts of Ephesus that
Yeah.
Cyril was well known of like Augustine's works, and that's why he like empirically summoned Augustine.
Okay, could you
Um,
send if you could send me that quote? I can like that's a fine quote to use for me.
Yeah, I got you.
All
Yeah,
right.
no, but you could just go to the councils themselves, like the councils
I've been
like
going to the council.
Orange, Carthage, they all accept Augustine's view.
Yeah, so when here's what happened. So I brought up Carthage. I brought up Carthage. He's like, yeah, but that's a local council that's binding on the west. It's not really on the east. And then
That's a
I brought
fop.
up yeah. So then I brought up Saint Celestine because Saint Celestine.
So anyway, guys, if there's anybody that's in this live for the Nobody Show, if y'all would like to ask me any particular questions, Q&As about theology, we can do a study, or we can react to something, or we can end this off. I told you it's not gonna be a short live anyway. Gonna be a short live anyway. Yes, y'all call each other on Discord. Y'all call each other. Y'all call each other on Discord. Well, what's going on with y'all now? Trying to get some actual productivity going on in this piece. Y'all over here chopping it up, chewing the fat and whatnot. What up, Abe? Who's here? Who's in the live right now? Yeah, thank you for the gift. Yeah, this is crazy though. He said there's nothing problematic about saying there's a major real distinction between the persons. This, ladies and gentlemen, Basil just got baptized, I think. This is why he's on his sabbatical away from TikTok. Study, learn, home in. Basil, ask your priest if it's okay. Say there's a major real distinction between the persons. Holy heck. Holy heck. What's that doing? Nobody got no questions? No questions about the Trinity? No questions about Christology? No questions about the incarnation? Essence energy distinctions? No theology questions? Nathan? Nothing? Somebody else live right now? Or is it just late? I'm gonna have to start going back live in the mornings. TikTok hating on me for these late lives. It is late. It is late. It's true. It's true. Bro, you seen that legendary hadith from Muhammad? No, what legendary hadith? By the way, shout out to Strong Defender of the Gospel, Joshua. Him and Bear was cooking earlier. Bear was spitting earlier. Bear said, Rebel said, well, why can't it be 4? Or can't it just be 2? Why it's gotta be 3 specifically? That boy Bear, been reading the Fathers, got the mind of Christ illuminating from his phronema. Said, well, God and I'm paraphrasing, God being the actual and necessary being that can't lack anything, has to be able to show love also to many, not just one, but more than one, many. Therefore requires, he said God is complete. That's what he said. I'll read it. Joshua. He said God is complete and in completion. Therefore he has to be able to show love to many, not just one. Therefore that requires another in completion. If it's more than one, if it's more than three, it's four, that is excessive and unnecessary. And there's nothing unnecessary in God. I said, whoo! That boy spitting for real. That boy spitting for real. But it was in a flow state when he said it too. Shout out to boy Bear. All right, so let's read this hadith that Josh wants us to read. Let's see. Let's put it on the screen. This one, the did our beloved Muhammad, or what are we doing? Which one? Go to the fourth link. Okay. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. The Facebook joint? I don't got Facebook. Second one. Okay. 1, a 2. The Islamic Stock Exchange. This one? Okay. I found this online. I wanted to know if it's authentic. Hadith number 16245. Can we just look up the hadith number? I'm gonna look it up later or after. Let's see. I saw the prophet. I have read this. I have seen this one at least. Sucking on the tongue or the lips of Al-Hassan, son of Ali, may the praise of Allah be upon him, for no tongue or lips that the prophet sucked will be tormented by the hellfire. He, the prophet, lifted up his Hassan's shirt and kissed his little He, the prophet, kissed his little of Al-Hassan or Al-Hussein. He, the prophet, put Hussein's legs apart and kissed his little Keep going. That's it. That's all of it. Let me try typing in the actual hadith itself. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think I have read that before. Yeah, I've seen that one before. That's yeah, that is wild, bro. It's not okay. That is not okay. Yo.
My guy, where do you get those sound effects, bro? I need those.
I make them. Well, I don't make all of them. So like the one I made was this one. When they go in the bot mode. And I think that's actually the only one that I actually made. But this one, that's a
That one. I need that.
that's a YouTube sound. I'm sorry, not YouTube. That's a TikTok sound. Just type fa sound sound effect, and it'll come up. When I be making my ops salty, I gotta hit them with the. I'm talking about sodium chloride. They salty when I walk by. I'm talking sodium chloride. They salty when I walk by. I'm talking sodium chloride. I'm blasting on it. I'm blasting on it. I'm blasting on it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We gotta let them know where they at. Gotta let them know where they at.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you assemble it though? Like, what platform do you use to assemble it?
TikTok. Oh, sorry. What, the TikTok live studio app on the desktop lets you put sound effects.
Oh, I need a whole blueprint on that, boy. But yeah, that Hadith was crazy though, wasn't it?
No, yeah, no, but that's true. It's wild, bro. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah. I seen that one, bro. I seen that one 3 days ago. I haven't let it go. I don't think I can let go of that one, bro. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. But I hope all is well, man. I just wanted to hear you boys, man, make sure you straight, bro. All is well?
Yeah, of course, brother. I appreciate you, man. When you gonna come over to the east side?
That's a good question. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'll probably mess around and go next year. I think my brother got a boxing tournament up there that he want me to go see.
He don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Eastern Orthodoxy, bro.
Oh, that. I'm over here.
I don't know about next year, those sounds like.
I'm over here talking about you. I'm over here thinking you talking about the East Coast. I don't know, man. I'm still considering it, man. I don't know. Because my girls are really planted in this church. And then, you know, if I really go to another church and it's going to throw everything off, it's like, I don't know.
Hey, man.
I don't know.
Decisions.
Decisions. Yeah. I know. But keep praying for me, bro. Keep praying for me.
Always.
The Lord will make it happen, bro. But you take it easy, bro. I ain't gonna take up much of your time, man. You take it easy, bro.
You too, brother. Be safe, man.
All right, bro. God bless.
God bless. Somebody said your boy Moses just got kicked off of Oneness Live. Oh yeah? Miles got deported again, huh? Sheesh. What happened? Why they kick him off? Caught him lying again? They catch him lying about something again? Whose live did he get kicked off of? Two calling the one is 2.0, but that's funny. Who did it? Oh, some lady. Did she kind of sound like this when she talk? Does she kind of sound like this when she talk? Like that? She kind of sound like that when she be speaking? Oh yeah, you talking about Kiki. He was on Kiki's live. He got kicked off Kiki's live. That's crazy. That's hilarious. That is funny. Purify, bro. Nah, Purify gotta be studied. For real. Like that man, like his journey has to be legitimately studied. I do not remember Purify being stupid when he was a Trinitarian. Like I don't. From what I remember, Purify was like a pretty decent Trinitarian as far as like talking about it. But as soon as he stopped, boy, I mean, he went downhill. Hello?
Yo, what's good?
What up?
Yeah, I wanted to run an argument by you and wanted to see what you thought about this.
An argument from what? For what?
Well, let me just say I'm a Trinitarian. Right?
Okay, bad word. Okay.
But okay, so right. You would agree that the oneness don't have, or not the oneness, you would agree that the Unitarians don't have a payment for sin, correct?
Not a valid one.
Yeah, because finite, payment can never suffice for an infinite God, right?
I mean, that is one of the reasons.
Yeah. I kind of crafted a new argument. I wanted to run it by you. I would hold the argument that oneness don't have that either.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right. So why can we say that Dom has blood?
Because I'm human.
Because you're a human, but also you're a person, correct?
Yeah.
But yet the oneness, they hold to what when it comes to the flesh?
That the flesh is not God.
Well, the flesh is not. They wouldn't agree that the Father incarnated, right?
The oneness?
Yeah.
Certain oneness do. Certain oneness do think the Father incarnated.
Well, yeah, but I'm specifically mentioning the ones that just believe that he essentially kind of, for lack of a better way of saying it, kind of like wrapped himself in a meat suit, but didn't actually incarnate, right?
So the ones that think that's the spirit in that body is the Father? Sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the argument goes that they can't equate that blood to the Father because they don't believe that it is an actual human. It's just essentially just a sack of blood.
So they'll say like for instance, which is I will probably help you, but they'll say something like, well, Acts 20:28 says that the Holy Spirit shed his blood. And the reason why, if they're smart, the reason why the Holy Spirit shed his blood is because that body belonged to him, so it's his blood.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still be like, okay, well, it's just blood though. It's so okay, cool. It belongs to him, but it's created. It has nothing to do with him being with the God, and you don't believe that God became a man for real. So what? It's just blood that he was using. What's so special about that blood? And why does that blood? Why does that particular blood atone for you?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
because like the essentially what I was thinking is that it couldn't be traced to a person because they don't believe that he actually became human. They just essentially just believe he wrapped himself in flesh and blood.
they might also try to target you on that whole person thing too.
Yeah.
As far as like, so in order to be a person, in order to have blood, you got to be a person.
Well, yeah, but the other thing that you could essentially piggyback off of that is you would go to the verses because usually 9 times out of 10, oneness would when you equate, Jesus talking about the Father or talking to the Father, they said that is the flesh talking to the divinity, right? So it's either right. So we either have to fall into one of two ways. We either have to say that the spirit is a person, but the human is not, or we have to say that both are persons, and therefore you have two persons of Jesus Christ that are talking to one another.
Or they're gonna say that the flesh is a person, but the spirit isn't.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what they'll say. That's what they'll affirm. They'll say the spirit isn't a person; it's a spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I for the life of me don't know why they think that. I don't know. I don't know if they think that person just means human or what. Like.
Yeah. I think you can strengthen it by saying, basically asserting that if the person is not a divine person that atone for your sins, then you don't have actual atonement for the sins, because no human person, right, like regular human person, can atone for the sins. And then having God accept human sacrifice, which
Yeah.
which he says he hates.
And also, kind of secondly, I guess you could say it's somewhat related, but on the Unitarian side,
Same thing.
I was going to go for something else. It's somewhat related only because it's still about the Unitarians. But what verse would you go to because usually their responses of Jesus breaking the law would be it's okay because he's anointed. What verse do you usually go to show that even though someone was chosen by God, they still are not above the law?
Paul. I'm sorry. Saul. Here, no problem. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you right now. No worries. We can pull it up. We can pull that right up.
Because like I hear that refutation all the time. They're like, yeah, he's the Messiah. He's anointed. He's like he can do that.
Yeah. Okay. There. Let's see. Here, pull it up on my. Look at the thing real quick. Let me see. First Kings, First Samuel. Okay. So we're gonna go to first. We're gonna go to First Samuel. First Samuel chapter 2, verse 10. All right. Okay. Those who contend with Yahweh will be dismayed. Against them, he will thunder in the heavens. Yahweh will render justice to the ends of the earth. He will give strength to his king, and he will exalt the horn of his anointed. All right. Now, let me show you. Go to First Samuel chapter 9, verse 16. It's talking about Saul. All right, now a day before Saul's coming, Yahweh revealed this in Samuel's hearing. About this time tomorrow, I will send you a man from the land of Benjamin. You shall anoint him to be ruler over my people Israel. He will save my people from the hand of the Philistines. For I have regarded my people, because their cry has come to me. Right? So Saul is anointed. Right? But then we see Saul do something against God, and he gets stripping over. Right? So let me see. See. Okay. First Samuel 16, verse 1. So Saul was anointed, right? We've established that. Now it says, look. Then Yahweh said to Samuel, how long will you be grieving over Saul? I have rejected him from being king over Israel. Fill your horn with oil and go. I will send you to Jesse, to see Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I see among his sons a king for me. Right? Now, why has God rejected that anointed one, that anointed king? What did he do? Did he do something wrong? Let's see. First Samuel 13. Verse 13. All right. And Samuel said to Saul, you have acted foolishly. You have not kept the commandments of Yahweh your God, which he commanded you. For now Yahweh would have established your kingdom over Israel forever. But now your kingdom shall not endure. Yahweh has sought out for himself a man after his own heart, and Yahweh has appointed him as ruler over his people, because you have not kept what Yahweh commanded you. So we see here clearly that being anointed, right, doesn't mean you can disobey God or break God's commandments.
Yeah.
But so
you would tie that.
What'd you say?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was
gonna say.
it's a delay. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah. No. So I was gonna say, so you would correlate, like, let's say John 5 with like one of the 10 commandments about the Sabbath, and be like, well, it's a, like, even if it's not multiple commandments, it's still a commandment. If he broke it, then
John 5, Matthew 8, 1-3, touching the leper, right? That's breaking the Levitical law. If Jesus is not God, but just a regular dude chosen by God, then he's violated. And not only have they made Christ a sinner, but they've made the Father, or Yahweh, God, a person that doesn't keep his word, someone that doesn't keep his justice. He can't be the arbiter of justice. But since Christ is God, he's Lord over said thing because it comes from him. He is not bound by the thing that he gives. He can fulfill that which he gives, and he's not breaking that which he gives because he's not subjected to it because he's God himself.
Yeah, and naturally you would also, I assume, bring up the verse where it says that God shows no partiality,
right?
To basically say, oh well, he broke it, but he's fine because
right, exactly.
Yeah. It's funny. You said regular dude, and it made me think of something I constantly deal with because I refer to, whenever I talk to Unitarians, every single time I say, yeah, y'all believe that Jesus is a regular dude. Every time they interject and they go, I don't think he's a regular dude. He's the Messiah.
To them, that's a regular dude.
He's still a human.
He's still a regular human being. Regular dude that's just picked. God just picked him.
No, literally.
So,
but
yeah, man. There goes an example of an anointed that God rejected because he didn't listen to God. He broke the commandments.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Of course, brother. I'm about to wrap this live. Unless you had any other questions.
Oh, no, I'm good. God bless.
Come on, God bless you, bro. Be safe. All right, guys. About the 2 hours. Easy pickings. About to end this off. God bless you all in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. If I'm not live tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hope you guys have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are able to eat some great food. Save me a plate. If you don't save me a plate, you don't love me for real. But yeah, chow down for me. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube. We are less than 1,000 watch hours away from full monetization. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, subscribe to the Patreon. I give out arguments, access to study tools, and all of the sorts. Reading materials. We go through a bunch of stuff. The Patreon is a wealth of edifying knowledge and resources. Yeah. That being said, appreciate all of you guys. Love you guys. God bless you all in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Be safe and see safe.